Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is a very impromptu one, as I have realized that most people here don't know who I have in my Skylanders collection, and I'm not going to cover these guys just yet, but I asked you guys to pick who I used in future videos and use for future Skylanders Swap Force videos, and yeah, most of you don't know what my collection looks like. I don't think anybody is 100% sure. I don't even think I am. So let's go through who I have from SSA up into Swap Force. Also, yes, there will be a full Skylanders collection video coming soon. When? Probably after my birthday. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to start up here with the TV stand squad. Hello. You likely see them in all of my Swap Force videos, or most of them. I think they're in all of them. But this is my Giants. My Giants. I got Eyebrow, T-Rex, Bouncer, and Ningini over here. Hothead, Thumpback, Crusher, and Swarm. This is really testing if I know their names or not. Hello, that's the TV that I play in every week. And over here, you can see who I like to call the gang. They're the Skylanders that I like hanging out with. That sounded really sad. But we got, I don't know what the official term is for it, but we have a Crystal Red Drill Sergeant. And most of these are from people. If I remember who it's from, if it's from like Paul, for example, go check out Paul. He's amazing, guys. I will, if I know that it's from him, I will say something. Okay, we got the Crystal Red Drill Sergeant, who 100% I know is from Paul. We got Thumpling, which I also 100% know is from Paul. If you ever hear me calling a Skylander muffins, that's him. It's because of a picture of me feeding him a muffin. I don't know, I was like 6. And over here, we got Gnarly, who is getting better at hiding, I will say. Not great, but he's getting better. I don't even think he was detectable in the last video. Alright, so we move down here. We might gotta turn on the flashlight. Yep. So, you can see my great cables. So, this is a fun story. I got 3 Swap Force cores. 3 operating ones, and we'll get to that in a second. But we got Bumble Blast, Zulu, and Smolder Dash. I almost forgot her name. She's like my favorite core that I have. From all the games, not just from Swap Force. We got them. We also have a non-functioning, unfortunately, Ninja Stealth Elf, who we will get to in a bit, because I'm going to show y'all a secret. You gotta stick around to the end of the video, though, in order to see the secret. I don't think any of these were gifted to me by Paul that I remember. They could have been. Very well could have been. It's been a very long time. Alright, and as we move down here, we got the Swap Force. We got Stink Bomb, Freeze Blade, Blast Zone, Washbuckler, Magna Charge, and Trap Shadow. And these are the guys that I'm starting with for the run that we're making. I know Freeze Blade 100% was gifted to me by Paul. I'm not sure about the rest of them. I don't think the rest of them were. Or any of the rest of them were. So, we got them. Next video will be with Washbuckler and then with Freeze Blade. Because Freeze Blade is, in fact, my favorite. I love speedy Skylanders. What can I say? Magna Charge is also a good one. I apparently reset him and forgot about it. That video was lost to time, but Oh well, I guess. Moving. Yeah, we'll leave this next section over here for later. Moving down to the blunt of them. Down here we have all of my Spyro's Adventure in Giants cores that I have. Which isn't a lot. Trying to think if I have any that would be in other places. I know that I'm missing some very special tech Skylanders, but besides that, I think this is in fact everyone. Oh, no, we do have some, I guess. But we'll get to that in a minute. We got Warnado. Oh, do we have Warnado? There we go. Warnado, Sonic Boom, Whirlwind. This is going to be rough, guys. Light Core Jetpack, which I found out was Light Core about 3 days ago. Lightning Rod. Oh, Lightning Rod. Pop Fizz. This is going to be the first one that I don't know. Double Trouble. Spyro. We got Prison Break. Flashwing, which, fun fact, Flashwing, for a very long time was my favorite Skylander. I don't like her as much anymore. She's still a good Skylander. Good pick, but she's not usually my go-to. Over Prison Break? Yes, absolutely. But above all of the other cool Skylanders I have over here? No. And we got Hot Dog, which also used to be my favorite. Me and my sister Ivy have a save file where we are going through Superchargers as dogs. She's playing my Funny Bone Skylander, and I'm playing as Hot Dog. And I reset Hot Dog for it, so we would even the playing field. Yeah, we've been doing pretty good, if I do say so myself. Got Flame Slinger. There we go. Light Core Drobot, which is such a disappointing Light Core. Just saying. Got Drill Sergeant. We got Gil Grunt. We got Slam Bam. We got Zap. All the way up here, we got Camo. Great pick. Stump Smash Series 1. Zook. Stump Smash Series 2. I like my melee characters. And all the way in the back, we got Shroom Boom. Why? Because a podcast said something that I agree with. If you've never seen Skylanders Portalcasters, 100% recommend. They don't make episodes anymore. But it's so interesting seeing their thought processes on Skylanders. And Shroom Boom, it was almost always minus half a point for every Shroom Boom. So, or something like that. So we don't like Shroom Boom here. And the next couple sections I'm going to need to reset. So, be right back, which will be right now. Okay, this might look weird if you don't know the story, but this is the Trigger Happy Shrine. These are all of my Trigger Happies that I have. Got Series 1, Series 2, and Legendary Trigger Happy, and High Trap Shadow. But they get their own room with the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure portal. And the reasoning for that is it's my dad's favorite. And every time we would play, he would play normal or Series 2, and I would play the Legendary one. And we would just go. But I made a shrine because that way whenever I'm playing with my dad, I don't have to go sifting through all of the lovely Skylanders down here just to get to the Trigger Happies. Especially when I'm out in the living room playing one of the later games, like Superchargers or Imaginators. So that's why they're in here by themselves. This guy is kind of just hanging out, I guess. Hold on, this is a really good thumbnail. Give me a second. There we go. So, they're chilling up there. We got one more section to check out, and then I'll show the secrets. Yes, the secrets. Okay, over here, there's no time for it, but there will be. This is my Hall of Fame. It's a work in progress. I need to get some more for it. Yeah, this is the Hall of Fame. Welcome. I won't go into depth about the Trap Masters and the Trap Team characters, or Splat, or the Creation Crystal. We're here for these guys. So, these four cores are very unfortunately broken. Splat is perfect, though. So I have them off to the side. Like, there's my TV over there. I have them off to the side so that they don't get broken as easily. So we got Igniter, who doesn't have a sword. Hex, who's missing both of her arms, and thus the skull. We're gonna go back to Chop Chop. We got Stealth Elf without a head, and that's Series 2 Stealth Elf. And the fun thing with Chop Chop, let's see if I can do this with one hand, is that you can't really tell, but there we go. He is not very stable. His torso became disconnected from his legs, so I put him aside. I've had to re-glue him a couple times, unfortunately, but he's next to Chop Chop Daddy, so that's all that matters. Very last thing, we move over these swapper characters. You might have seen them earlier. We got these two. You might think, what's up with these two? Why are they so special? They're really not. Both of them have malfunctioning chips, so they're kind of just existing, which is extremely unfortunate, because I had maxed out Ninja Stealth Elf. Not Free Ranger. I got him and he was broken, but that's why I said funny story about having 3 cores, because I used to have 4 up until about 3 days ago. So she's down there. When all of the video files got corrupt, I forget if I said this, I had to run through it again, and I was like, I'll just use Stealth Elf because she's like super fast. I didn't feel like using a swapper because that would have been too easy. And as you all know, I play on hard difficulty because, duh. Haven't had a Skylander die yet, though, so knock on wood. Hopefully it shouldn't happen. But they're hanging out back there. Free Ranger's top half works, just not his bottom half, which stinks because he's the only spin type. So yeah, they're hanging out back there, and so when people go look at my collection and they're like, what swappers do you have? They just see Free Ranger and Ninja Stealth Elf in the background, and they were just like, oh, okay. So they're back behind here. Yeah. So, there you have it. There's a brief overview of the Skylanders that I have that are operational, besides those ones. So, if you see any that you would love to see me play as, I might be able to convince Gnarly, but I'm not very sure. Make sure to comment on one of either this video or one of my Swap Force videos, and I'll make sure to write them in to play as them. This is so much fun. It's been so much fun getting to play. You can't see my face. It's been so much fun getting to play for you guys. This is my favorite game in the entire world, so it's exciting. I will post a more in-depth one going into why I put each character there, because there is a story behind why each giant went in each spot, or why the Hall of Fame is like that. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you this weekend for another Swap Force video. See ya.